Hello folks, Doug here with Stacking Investments, also known as the Perp or the Perpetrator. Today's video we're going to do another what's in the box while I got this all set up. For new viewers, what's in the box is where my LCS purchases go. I'll have a chance to film it for you. Then I decide if it goes in the album collection, a box for my permanent stack, or another box for future sell, trade, or upgrade for gold. And let's see what we're going to bring out. No, I don't want that. Yes, I want this. And I'm missing something in that box there that we put in. All right. As you know, if you saw my last video, which I don't know what order I'm putting these out at, but I showed this generic round and the bar and some constitutional that I picked up, quarters, to top off a couple tubes. And I discussed where in my area and a lot of other areas, constitutional is hitting the mark of $24 times face. It's 24 times. For every dollar you buy, it's 24 times face. Absolutely ridiculous. I showed my cheat sheet in my last video. For new viewers, $1.40 face equals 1 ounce of silver. Standard across the board. Doesn't matter which dimes, which quarters, which half dollars you use. Any of the 90%. 140 equals 1 ounce. You take a $1.40 times 24. $1.40 times 24 to get your what 1 ounce is going to cost you. Because a $1.40 equals 1 ounce of silver, you are now paying at 24 times face. You are paying $33.60 an ounce. You want to talk about high premiums? It's absolutely ridiculous. At my LCS, last video I showed on my cheat sheet, I got this round and I got this 1 ounce bar, $25 each. So I am putting a ixnay on the constitutional for now, especially at this high premium, unless it's a coin I need to fill a spot in one of my album collections. This is a no-go for me. I talked in the video, and I know I'm going to get a lot of flack, but I'm seriously contemplating dumping 25% of my constitutional stack. That would be dimes, quarters, half dollars, ones I don't need to fill album spots. As many of you know, I think I'm working on my 13th Franklin album. Those I'm not going to dump. I'm going to dump the overstock I have on dates and some of my walkers, my Washington quarters, things like that. I'm going to, pretty sure, still haven't made up my mind, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to start dumping 25% of my constitutional stack, taking the profits, reinvest, and then reinvest that into these 1 ounce rounds and bars at 25 an ounce while I still can. I think I talked about the last video also, and I'll get through this real quick. When silver was up $27, $29 an ounce, and we had the premiums, you were paying like $32 an ounce for generic silver. You were still getting this for 18 times face. You were still getting that 18 times face when silver was at 27, 29, and you were having to pay $30, $31, $32 an ounce for your 1 ounce bars, your generic rounds, pretty much anything out there. This was cheap. Now that silver's down to $21 an ounce or thereabouts, and we're paying 24, and this is up to 24 times face, making it $33.60 an ounce you're paying for the silver, is absolutely crazy. I'm going to say this one time. There's a bunch of channels out there. You know them, you've seen them. They're all saying silver's going to the moon. Well, I hate to burst their bubble. I really do. I really hate to burst their bubble. But silver has already been to the moon. Matter of fact, silver is still on the moon. It went there in the 60s. Okay? Just stating a fact. And also fact, we have no plans to go there that I know of in the near future. So we're going to the moon. It's already been there. It's still up there. Some gold's up there too. Anyways, let me get in to show you. Most of you know that follow the channel. You know that I selective buying. I like to be selective when I purchase. And I was in the LCS, and they had a bunch of these 90% commemoratives. No government packaging, no COAs, just loose in their capsules. And I picked out one of each design. And these, a lot of people don't know this. These dollar commemorative 90% coins, these are the same, have the same silver content as a peace dollar or a Morgan dollar. Obviously, the peace dollars and the Morgans, even the calls, and we're talking calls, they command a higher value because they're sought after. We don't know how many of those were melted down. There's no official numbers. We do know in 1918 and one other time, millions upon millions of Morgans were melted, and then again they melted a whole bunch of peace dollars. Nobody knows what has been melted. A lot of constitutional was melted. Potentially a lot of your like bust halves and ceded liberty stuff. A lot of that was in the mix. Nobody has a number. The stuff is still melted this day. When the price gets high enough, dealers, if they don't sell it, they send that stuff. That stuff still goes to the smelter. I think Daniel at Coin Help You, he showed a bag of Walking Liberties that he saved from being smelted. Big old bag of them. But anyways, what I picked up, we'll go through these. These are the 90% silver commemoratives. 1991, Mount Rushmore. Pretty cool. Like I said, I got one of each design. The only one, I passed up the Olympics. I don't care for the Olympic coins. I'm not a supporter of the Olympics. United States of America, $1. I don't know which one this was. That James Hobbin. What do we got? So 1992. Columbus Quintillion. Quincentenary. 1992. Got the USO. Got some milk spotting going on there, or something going on, some flogging on the coin. 1991. This is the Ellis Island. 1986. There you go. 1953, 1991. This is the Korean War. Anniversary. And then we have D-Day. '91 to '95. So they had these in the bin. I should have bought more of them. These were, I think they charged me $20 a piece for these. I should have bought more. I thought at the, there's not quite an ounce of silver in these, but these are the same weight as Morgan and Peace dollars as far as the silver content. So, and you can't buy call Morgan and Peace dollars for 20 bucks a piece. So the silver side of me, the stacker side of me, collector side said go for these as a cheaper alternative to the constitutional and possibly the generic silver. Something to put away. I don't have any of these. I have some. I think I have Dolly Madison. I think I have 3 of her. And maybe one other dollar commemorative. But that's what I'm adding to the stack. This might be something I flip out. If silver creeps up, whatever, I may flip these out, take some quick profits on it, and then rotate that back into regular silver when the price is right. But that's my strategy. Picking up the commemoratives, the 90%, and possibly still haven't 100% made up my mind yet. I'm about 90% there on dumping 25% of my constitutional stack to take some profits. I'll have to go through. I'll selectively get rid of. When I do decide it, I'll go through some dates. I'm not going to let some of the earlier, like 16s, 17s, 18s, 19s. I'm not going to let any of those go. It'll be more the 40 and up range will be the ones I'll be dumping. Go through my Washington quarters, probably get rid of my 64s, and I have all my Washington quarters sorted by decades, so I may hang on to the 30s, possibly the 40s, and then anything else, maybe let that go. Go through my Eisenhower dimes. There's no real key dates there, so I may let some of those go. When it comes to my Merc dimes, I'm keeping all my teens. Maybe some stuff in the 20s, and maybe I'll dump some of the rest. And go through my barbers. Make sure I pull out the better dates and the semi-keys. I have to go through, check the dates, pull those out, and just start selling off some of that and everything, and just reap some profits that I can rotate back in. And catch the dips and catch the better deals, because as far as constitutional, when you're talking $33.60 an ounce right now at 24 times face, everybody's complaining about the Eagle premiums, but damn, for just junk constitutional, we're not even talking BU unless you can find a BU like 60 through 64 Washington quarters. But that's about all the BU you're going to get when you're searching the junk bins. Maybe you're like Kennedy's and stuff, you get BU. But that right there is just absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. Are you collecting these commemoratives? What are you doing? What do you think of them? What do you think about me possibly dumping 25% of my stack on the open market? Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll see you in another video.